Oh my god, I can't control it. We're finally back. We're finally back. Oh my god. Let's go. You missed that, didn't you? I know. God. Hey, we're back. The quality, beautiful. Check out 2K. Quality is disgusting.
Disgusting!
My hair like a swing. Yeah! Hey!
Yeah,
Pop it,
hit
pop
that for me. I know it's cringy from your ear. I'm sorry. You probably want to die. Just go watch this. I'm sorry. I'm happy to be back. Okay. When you're seeing this video, I will have Domination complete. This is pre-recorded. Just letting you know. But yeah, dude. Some tips and tricks. Let me sit down. I'm so hyped. Man, smash a like if you guys are happy I'm back. We're making videos every single day now. I just had a complete domination. I got the water. Woo! Guys! Okay, get out the screen. Guys, we are back. We are finally back in the setup. And guys, it is crispy. It's crispy cool. So I'm sorry for anybody new here. If you are new here, man, I would appreciate if you hit the sub button. But anyways, yeah, let's get to the video. How do you do domination fast and easy? Okay, by the time you see this is pre-recorded. I'll have it done. But I'm this far in domination as we speak, as you see the video. I'm on all-time domination. Sean Kemp, right? We're Gucci. We're chilling. Guys. Disgusting. Like, this is disgusting. The way I do this is, it just makes life so easy. So, baby, if you're new here, hit the like, hit the subscribe for your boy. We're gonna post every single day now. This is the main thing, right? We'll start off with the lineup, then we'll go into the game, how I score. We're starting off, you load up your team, boom. Alright, Bob Sir is my point guard. A lot of you guys don't have Bob Sir. That's okay. The main thing with Bob Sir is that you're gonna look for in other point guards is that he has one quick first step. Let me see where it is. Quick first step. This literally is the blow by badge. This lets you blow by weak defenders every single time, and you can actually still blow by good defenders a lot of the time. This badge is key. Your player doesn't have to have it, but if they do, especially your point guard, it's great. You want to have your point guard be able to dunk, because a lot of the times I'll show you in the gameplay, when you're literally just dribbling up the court, a lot of times you can literally just go past the point guard because you have that badge, and because you can dunk, you're gonna finish it. So Bob Sir has a 90 drive and dunk. He has quick first step. It's easy money. Now, the thing with my shooting guard is I always want to be a shooter. Now, Clay's a perfect replacement. Now, I know you guys, a lot of you guys don't have Dale Ellis, Klay Thompson, any type of shooter, perfect for shooting guard in my opinion. You want to have at least one like knockdown shooter. That's Dale Ellis. Could be Klay Thompson. Could be whoever you want it to be. Whoever you're comfortable with. Could be an Emerald player, an Emerald token player. They're really good. Now, this is key. You don't have to have him, but I would really recommend picking up Ben Simmons. I would really recommend picking up Ben Simmons. He scores 90% of the games I play on all time. He scores 80, 70, 60% of my points. You'll see why in the gameplay, but you want to have Ben Simmons. He's not crazy expensive either. The next person is Kristaps Porzingis. Now, Porzingis' shot is broken this game. We're not using him for shooting or stretching the floor. Even though that can help, we're not using him for that. We're using him simply because the fact that he's tall. You'll see the same thing with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is 6'10". They're both extremely tall for their position, and that's what works to their advantage. You'll see why in the gameplay. I would recommend Cat. You don't have to have Cat. I would just recommend him. I would recommend a center that can shoot threes. They don't have to. It just helps. It can help. You don't necessarily have to. I just like Cat because he can stretch the floor. He can play inside. He can rebound. He can play defense. He does it all for you, basically, is what I'm saying. So I personally would recommend Cat. You do not have to have him, though. But he grabs stupid amounts of rebounds. Now, for the bench, I'm not going to lie. I do not use my bench a lot. But when I do, they'll come in for like a minute or two. Honestly, my bench, I would say your bench doesn't matter like crazy. Just have good players that you know you can maybe score with off of pick and roll or whatever. Or maybe like a copycat of Ben Simmons a little bit. Maybe that's an Emerald player that's really tall for small forward. Just doesn't matter too much like crazy because you're not going to be using your bench a lot. At least I don't. Now, another thing is coach. A lot of people forget about coaches this year. They brought back coaches. I use Mike D'Antoni. There's a lot of good coaches. You can use Greg Popovich for defense. You can use whoever you want. I personally use Mike D'Antoni. For this video, your coach won't matter like crazy. So honestly, if you do have a defensive coach, I would go Greg Popovich. So for the defense, I actually would go Greg Popovich on this just because we're not going to be shooting a lot of threes. You'll see here soon. We're barely not going to be shooting any threes. I like to use Mike D'Antoni, so I'm just going to keep him on. But like I said, you probably want to use defensive coach. Next thing, big thing, listen up, my beautiful people. Oh my god, this is so good to back on a video. I'm doing a tutorial first and back shit. It feels so good. Alright, now, Pelicans Playbook or Bucks Playbook. Those are the key money playbooks. Both have to be current, okay? The reason why is because they both have 5 out now. The difference is, you'll see in the gameplay, Pelicans Playbook is a playbook where it gives you 2 5-out plays, but both of them are just not the straight 5-out. The Bucks, if you want the typical classic 5-out where you literally just dribble it up the court, you're at the top of the 3-point line, your players are spaced out, that's the Bucks. The Pelicans actually gives you one where it's a down screen for both players and your shooters come up, then your big men go to the corner, and then you're still sitting at the top alone. That's one player on the Pelicans. The next one you'll see is just literally a 5-out, but it's on like the left angle of the wing, the right angle. Again, you'll see in the gameplay, if you just want the straight 5-out, go to Bucks. To me, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, that much. They both work pretty much the same, so I had the Pelicans Playbook. Beware, they both are pretty expensive though. So, let's get into the gameplay now. Like I said, you don't have to, but I really recommend picking up Ben Simmons, KP, and Cat. You do not have to again, but I recommend it. Get a point guard that can drive and has quick first step, and then get yourself a knockdown shooter, because sometimes, you know, you want a 3, whatever, bang. Now, let's get into the gameplay. As I said before, this is pre-recorded, so by the time you see this, I will be done all-time domination, or just about. I don't know, let's just play the match, right? Just an example. Now, before you even start the game, you go to offensive settings. Defensive settings, I don't find really matter in domination. Online's a different story. I don't really think they matter that much in offline, to be honest. Offensive settings is where it's at. So you want to go down to the play selection. Now you want to press square on them. It literally erases everything. So you're chilling, and then you have no plays in your playbook, basically. So you can customize your playbook based on the plays that are with whatever team you chose. So I have the Pelicans, right? I can erase whatever plays they have, which I just did, and then I can add whichever ones I want from the playbook. It can only be 1 play, it can only be 2, and for this we're only going to use 2 5-outs, which is perfect. This is such a cool feature this year, and now I only have the 5-out plays, which is perfect. So I don't have to scroll over a page, whatever the case is. It literally works perfect. And I don't know how to win a tip, so if you know how to win a tip, you know, let me know. I can use a tutorial on that. I'll catch you later. Oh, my notes. Alright, so this is a perfect example, right? Dirk is what? I think 7'1", 7 foot. So even if Kristaps still has height on him, Dirk is probably one of the best matchups in the game, height-wise, at the power forward against Kristaps. Now, the only thing I would do on defense is I really just put on play conservative, so you try not to foul a lot, and then you want to put on crash the glass because the rebounds are crazy. The thing with first step is, right, this works a lot, like crazy a lot in historic, in the first domination, the regular. Quick first step literally lets you blow by your opponent. They have bad defense. Most of the time in old time, pretty much everybody has good defense, so you won't be able to just run by and blow by him down. But there are occasions where their point guard's bad defense or whatever, so even having a driving point guard like that just helps, like I said, because sometimes you're able to just dribble up the court and just blow by him a little bit. Mark Aguirre, normal small forward, right? He cannot guard Ben Simmons. You call your 5L play, L1X, right? And then look, you just keep backing down. Let go L2, keep holding it. Let go L2, keep holding it till you get that position in the paint that you want. Get that position, boom, you post hook. If you don't know how to post hook, it is super easy. You just hold the right stick up. You got to be holding L2 when you're doing it because you're in the post, right? Hold the right stick up and then just time your shot. That's all you have to do for a post hook. And I'm not going to lie, guys, that's how I score 80% of my points. Literally, that's how I score 80% of my points. So if you want the easiest way to score on the computer, this is it. Say I'm a post spin here, saucy, and then look, just keep backing him down, get the position you want, yes sir, that's perfect position, and just do another post hook. Literally, even when Ben Simmons is completely drained, people saw this in my stream, plays the whole game for me. He post hooks, it doesn't play an effect on post hooks, man. It really doesn't. So you can score pretty much, like, I'm not gonna lie, every single time doing that. Do this again. Yep, got the perfect position that I want. Easy money. Easy money. And Ben Simmons only has a 74 post hook, but you see what I'm getting at here. I already have 6 points. None of it has been a struggle. Because all-time domination, the players have good defense, so you cannot just blow by them super easy. Literally the easiest way to score on a computer. Obviously, too, you could just have your normal plays where you're just kind of like running down, like see right here. Like see, if they have good defense, it's hard to just blow by them. You have your normal plays too where you're picking fades, right? This is why Cat comes in so clutch, because green threes, his green window for greening is huge. Right, so that's perfect. So he works great. Now, say you run into like somebody that may be locking up Ben Simmons. That personally has never happened to me. But sometimes the computer will switch their power forward onto Ben Simmons. So if they do that per se, all you would have to do is give it a Porzingis then. and post them up, right? Look at Dirk has like Dirk's tall as shit too, right? Dirk's tall as shit doesn't matter. Why? Because Kristaps Porzingis has that height advantage. Now, if they're really good at defense, they might get a contest here and there, but 90% of the time, if you're just backing them down in the paint, and then you know when to shoot it, you'll know when to shoot it because you know you have that positioning in the paint. It's going to be an open shot 9 times out of 10, and I haven't even missed a post up once now because of this. And then literally for defense, you can play whatever defense you want. Honestly, I would suggest the best mix, honestly, is playing a bit of on and off ball, because if you just play straight on ball, you could get beat by a play. Computers love to run plays, so just watch out for plays. And then look, they start to double. They literally start to double, find who's open. Dale Ellis, my shooter's open, and hit that. Okay, don't hit that 3. But you see, I'm getting at, that's why you want to have your one knockdown shooter as well, is you start to get double teamed a lot. I don't know if they're going to double team me right here. They did right here. So the 5-0 literally is perfect. So when they double team you, just make sure you call 5-0 every single time down the play. Play a mix and on ball here, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Then you want to go on your center, obviously control your center, grab the board, Cat's great at rebounds. Keep in mind, you can do this with a lot of players. Ben Simmons is just really good at it because he actually has a pretty good post look in general. For his Sapphire card is 74. And then he has the height, right? Like, look, Michael Finley's a good defender. It's not like he's bad at defense. Ben Simmons just has a big body, and he's taller, and he has a pretty good damn post up, too. So he's making it every single time. He's 4 for 4. He's not missing. You'll see my team percentages right here, and I'm shooting 70%. I missed 3 shots. The only shots I've really missed was one little dud in the paint, and then other than that, it's been 2 threes. A good example right here. I'm not sure if this dude has, I'm not even sure who this guy is, but he looks like he doesn't have the greatest of defense, so let's see. Yeah, you see right there, I just blow by him. You see right there how I just blew by him? The post is literally going to fail you like 1 out of every 10 times. Even if that. That's how good it is. Let's just get one last post hook right here, then call it a day. I haven't had trouble literally playing any teams doing this method. The only time I had trouble was with one game with Houston because I literally got screwed by 2K. But other than that, I have not had any trouble. You see right here, gives perfect spacing for the double team. Literally perfect spacing when you call that 5-0 for when they send it. It's super easy to tell who's open because everybody's spread out. Bob Sir, easy kick, easy 3. Quit out of that. Even though I probably should play it out because I'm still trying to finish this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's just go quickly over stuff again, right? You want to have the Pelicans or Bucks playbook. You don't need it per se. It just helps a ton. The 5-0 play in the Bucks playbook, by the way, is called ISO 5-out, I believe. The offensive settings remove every single play. Add the 5-0 play. You can choose whether or not you want to do that. You want to have a good coach on, preferably a defensive one. And then yeah, just choose your playbook. That's literally it. That's 100% the easiest way. And then on defense, you just have to play a mixture of on ball and off ball. That's all you got to do. What I like to do personally is guard the power forward or guard the weakest shooter, and like to help off him a lot because shooting is not the greatest in this game. So you want to help off the weakest shooter. So yeah, that's 100% the easiest way to beat domination by far. Don't lose games doing this. Well, you're gonna lose 1 or 2 games. Nobody goes flawless in this, but 99% of the time it's gonna be an easy win. If you enjoy it, like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, bro, we got daily video. Oh my god, first gonna be some tourists. I'd say a little chill, but damn, am I hyped? Hey, like I said, y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new, man. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped, bro. Get yourself some Sean Kemp. All the tokens, man. Tokens are crazy. Y'all later. Peace out, boys. Oh my, it feels so good to do this. Peace out.